Is the federal government shutdown impacting any of Yuma County services? We'll tell you. Construction plans have begun, and more county departments will be making the move into our newest building. And it's that time again where we recognize this quarter's Safety Award winner. These stories and more, this is your County Line. As many of you are aware, the federal government has been in a shutdown status since December 22nd. Your county government is definitely aware, and some of you have contacted us to see if there are any impacts to county services. The good news is no, but that doesn't mean the shutdown couldn't impact the services we provide. Your county government receives funds from the federal government to provide some services, and while those programs have not had any problems yet, March is where the proverbial line in the sand is drawn. The Yuma County Public Health District offers things like nutrition programs, family planning, immunization programs, as well as the WIC program, all of which could feel the impact of the shutdown in March.
We have several employees that work in the WIC program throughout clinics throughout the county. We help serve around 8,000 families that would be impacted. Programs that also receive federal funding include immunizations. We're the largest provider of immunizations. We give thousands of immunizations every year, particularly for back-to-school clinics. We have TB and other communicable disease controls that would be impacted.
The Yuma County Housing Office is also preparing for the same scenario. The Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher Program, low-rent public housing, and family self-sufficiency program are all in danger of not being able to operate if the federal government doesn't get back before March. So while all of these programs are currently stable, March could be a different story if the federal government is not back to work. Be sure to stay with us. We'll continue to update you if the shutdown continues. Recently, we talked about how much Yuma County has grown over the last few years, and that growth means some of our departments have grown as well. Our newest building, located in historic downtown Yuma, has been steadily coming to life. You might remember our assessor, election, recorder, and treasurer's offices have all been relocated there. More construction will begin there in the coming months as your county supervisor's auditorium and offices, along with the communications offices, will be relocated there sometime in 2020.
We actually are just wrapping up the conceptual design phase with our architect. We hope to present that to the design review team in mid-February. And if everything looks good and we move forward from there, we'll go right into detailed design. We expect to bring on our contractor in late spring, early summer. And if we hold to the schedule, we'll start construction in late July, early August. And construction is scheduled to last through the end of the year.
When the construction begins later this year, all offices at 197 South Main Street will continue to be open. Stay tuned, we'll bring you updates on this project as it progresses. On this edition of our Department Spotlight series, we take a closer look at our Animal Control Division, who's responsible for protecting the people and animals of Yuma County.
Our primary mission is rabies control, and that entails if you are bitten by an animal, a dog or cat or a bat, then you report it to us and we'll do a bite investigation. If you get bit by an animal, they'll call it in, they'll report it to the Sheriff's Department. The Sheriff's Department who dispatches us out, then we'll go out to the scene. We'll do an investigation at that point to determine if it was a bite. And if it is a bite, then we'll do a quarantine procedures on that. Now, if your animal gets hold of a bat, please call us and let us know about that also, because then at that point we can do a quarantine on your animal also. If you're walking your dog on a canal bank without a leash on, or a dog running at large because you got out of the yard or something like that, that's what we enforce. And then we'll pick up the dog, educate the owner if we can give the dog back to the owner, which is why we tell people the license, that way it's got a tag on it and we get it back to the owner. Or if it's microchipped, we can scan it and we're able to find out where that dog lives at and turn it back to the owner. If not, then we take it to the Humane Society of Yuma, and at that point owners can go look for their animals there. The other thing is barking complaints. If an animal is barking uncontrollably for a unreasonable amount of time, we'll educate the owner again about the barking ordinance, and we'll start procedures from there. We work 7 days a week. We come on at 8 o'clock in the morning. We work to 6:30 at night, except for holidays. Holidays it's 8 to 5, but we're on 7 days a week, which is something we've added over the last year and a half, 2 years, to be able to cover that 5,500 square miles and to give the public a better service.
You can learn more about the Yuma County Animal Control Department by visiting yumacountyaz.gov. You'll find them under the Government tab.
I'm Elia Juarez, and this is your Library Update. You've probably heard of our very famous summer reading program for all ages, but did you know we have a winter reading program just for adults? This winter, we want to encourage all the adults in Yuma County to read. All you've got to do to participate in the program is fill out your review of whatever book you read this winter. Hand it back in at your library, and you could win a gift certificate. For more information on the winter reading program or any of our other programs, check out our website at yumalibrary.org, and don't forget to follow us on social media.
It's time once again to recognize county employees who have helped set the standard for safety in your county government. All employees are eligible to be nominated for the quarterly Safety Excellence Award. This quarter, we recognize Travis Calvert, who works as an equipment technician for our Public Works Department. 2 county employees became stranded in a remote part of the county where there is little signage, which hindered giving an exact location when they called in for help. Mr. Calvert sensed the distress in their voices, so he set out to locate the individuals. Being that it was a hot day in the desert, he also was sure to bring water. His first attempt to locate was unsuccessful, but he was fortunately able to reach them by cell phone. Mr. Calvert found the employees, provided water, got their car started, and then followed them back to the Public Works facility to ensure their safety. Mr. Calvert practices safety every day at Public Works. His regular duties have him inspecting all vehicles leaving the Public Works compound. But on October 10th, he went above and beyond, ensuring the safety of our personnel, our most valuable resource. We'd like to thank you for joining us for this County Line. If you'd like to watch past episodes, log on to yumacountyaz.gov/VOD. And don't forget, you can join us live on Facebook. We'll see you next time.